really enjoyed the lecturing with you, Biff, and we enjoyed just time with you guys off and on lots of town trips with you, Martha, over the summer, and yeah, so we definitely will miss you. You're going to leave a hole here that definitely is not going to be easy to fill, so we will definitely be missing you.
You were the first ones that we've ever had full-time in Gallup too, so we have enjoyed your company and really appreciated especially the love you've shown to our kids and to Nova, to our dog, that's true. But no, our girls especially have really enjoyed getting their time to come over and be with you all, and appreciate all the goodies that you bring over and the ways you've served our family, but certainly the community as well. So you guys will be missed.
Yeah, I think echoing what Will said too, just, you know, you weren't just a friend to us, you were a friend to our children as well. And I appreciate that, and just the wisdom you brought to Bible study. And back in the States, the Bible study I attended had 20-year-olds all the way up to 80-year-olds. And just the wisdom that you gather in a group like that, I was fortunate to have that here. Having that wide range of, you know, of somebody younger than me as well as older than me that was able to share and just share their wisdom, and every time the tears come, but it just means that you made an impression on us in a positive way. And we thank you for the time and effort that you put into the conversations that everybody has mentioned, as well as the time to just come over and have chai or bring some cookies for our trip. It really meant a lot. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
And then even the thoughtful token of a nice meal for them and getting them all together, and just, I thought that was just really neat. You guys are very intentional and very focused on fellowship, and it's appreciated.
Every year this group, conservation group called Rhino Ark has it's a off-road road rally, and people get their big and little you know, four-wheel drive vehicles, and they have to bushwhack through uncharted wilderness in Africa. And we have some friends who've done it for the past 20 years, and they invited us to go along as their support team. I thought maybe I would just kind of stand back at the campsite and help with the injuries or help mom cook, but they needed me on the back of this vehicle. I tell you, oh my gosh.
The word is ballast.
Don't do
ballast.
everything I tell my kids not to do. You know, so, but we went. You know, the object is to go to 13 waypoints and do it in the shortest distance, and you have 10 hours to do it from 7 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock at night. And the team that goes to all the points and does it in the shortest distance, and then measure it by GPS and all this stuff. So we missed one point, but it was just an exciting experience. So truly a unique experience. So if you find anybody else that's, you know, pretend we gotta get a vehicle together or something. I don't know.
We would say thank you for the support that you've given and the care that you have shown and the interest that you've shown as well. But the segue is, we were explaining to someone the most amazing bit about the Rhino Charge. All the teams get a map of the area that you're going to drive in at 5 p.m. the night before the race starts at 7. Wow. Everyone goes back to their tents, back to their camp, and they look at their map and they figure out how they're going to approach it. And for our team, we were so blessed. There are 5 men, 4 were physicians, okay? And another guy, they all agreed. There was no fighting, there was no, give me that compass, you don't know what you're doing, you're old school, here's my GPS. These people got on and planned the route and worked so well together. And it was such a picture of the verse that talks about how good it is for brothers to dwell together in unity. And we came home and said, would our family be able to do that? The answer is hands down, no. Would your family be able to do that? Hands down, no. So
Other families maybe.
it's just, it was such a picture of how we're supposed to be and how we're supposed to move forward, whether it's stressful, Whether you knew what you were doing before it happened, whether something breaks in the middle of it, there was no bloodshed. And everyone left at the end of the day caring about each other the same way that they were caring when the whole thing started. And I just encourage you guys to, you know, consider that mantle well as yours to bear in times when there's COVID and stressful this, stressful that. You know, you can all do this together, but the commitment to be considerate and do the journey together and still be friends at the end is one that you have to intentionally, you know, take on. But what a beautiful thing to see. What a beautiful thing to see. And the moments that you guys do that, just revel in them, because that's a little piece of heaven, just like the jacaranda tree. When told people in a letter that we
Is that Micah or Moses? What's your name?
We should call you Moses now.
Moses in the basket. Yep.
I'll tease you to dunk it in some tar. I can throw you in the river and see if a princess gets you.
Oh, yeah. How's that sound?